since we're live, I'll take my time. I assume we can always go in and edit this. But I need my drink. Okay, so what's up, everybody? It's Stolas here, ready to drop some Apex knowledge on you. This is going to be my first real... I don't know if this would be a tutorial video or just an educational video, but we are going to go over all the weapons, and obviously the attachments that go with them, in Apex Legends, and kind of show you what they do, give a performance review. Yeah, so let's see, where should we start? Down there. Snipers are a good place to start, I guess. We'll start with snipers. So, let's start with the wingman. First of all, with attachments, obviously, extended mags add more ammo to your magazine. But, white is the lowest, blue is second up, purple obviously above that, and then with the gold, if you sit here and wait for a minute, you don't actually have to reload this. So if you had two weapons equipped, you're in the middle of a fight, you gotta switch. If you have a gold mag for any weapon, it will reload itself. I think it's after 10 or 15 seconds. Come on. I was wrong. It's a little longer than that. What the hell? Is it not working? Do I have to put it away? I guess you have to put it away now? Or it takes that long to reload. That's crazy. That used to be so much faster. And this is why we're doing a review. That way when Season 18 drops, we can kind of see what's going on. You cannot attach sniper mags to a wingman, or sniper sights to a wingman, even though it uses sniper ammo. It does have an attachment you can add to it called Skull Piercer, but we're not going to put that on there yet. We're just going to use the gold mag. Help us with reloading faster. And we're actually going to pick up two of these. That'll help me demonstrate. We're going to need a crap ton of this anyway because we're doing a few snipers. So, wingman. Base body shot. 45 damage. Not bad at all. Base headshot. Wow, I'm missing at point blank range. But yeah, you're looking at about 63 for your headshots. Base. Bad, because 2 shots you've cracked something. 4 in their damage. But, let's add the Skull Piercer to this. Let's add it to both. You like my skin? That's a reactive skin from season... Oh gosh, I think that's from when Loba came out, actually. That would be like season 6. But, headshot with Skull Piercer pops it up to 59. You've got to watch that recoil. This is not a gun that's meant to fire fast. But you got to kind of move with the gun. That's with any of them. You got to either work with the recoil or move with the gun. But it is very powerful. but the Skull Piercer brings the headshots up to 69. And that might not seem like a lot of extra damage, but it is. That's a lot of extra damage, and we'll get into things that make guns more powerful as we go on, because some things come with sacrifices and some things don't. But like this, there's no sacrifice to having Skull Piercer on a wingman. You can add sights to it. It would be that, or this is the Bruiser, the 2x Bruiser. This is the 1 to 2 times variable hollow. So if you tap on your stick there, or whatever you got the control set to, you can zoom in with this. Which is nice. Notice that third shot always misses because of the bounce from the... There we go. So if you try to hit that body shot in between, like, you really can't go wrong. As long as this thing is dangerous. If you have an extended mag on it, it's super powerful. And just to show that this doesn't have to be souped all the way up, here's with a base mag. Or that wouldn't be base, that would be a level 1 extended mag. With a base mag, if I hadn't missed that last shot, I'd still have another bullet in the chamber. So yeah. Now let's move on to something else that can take Skull Piercer. Let's move Skull Piercer, remove for now. This is the longbow. This is a actual 3-shot headshot. Beautiful. I love this gun too. I forget what season that's from. But yeah, reliable weapon, stable weapon. It is also the fastest true sniper in the game. Now, let's add that Skull Piercer onto it. Watch this. It's disgusting. Absolutely nasty gun right here. And this one, you can put any sight on, all the way down from the 1-time hollow. You can put the 2-time on it. What the heck? The only one that will not go on this would be the Digi-Threat. I will show you what a Digi-Threat does. Digi-Threats highlight your enemy's red. There's no way for them to cover that up. It's good if you are stuck in Bangalore smoke or anything like that. Digi-Threats are phenomenal. But, back to the longbow. Every sight but that can go on it. Personal favorite here, HCOG Ranger.
You're no amateur.
Personal opinion, that's one of the most reliable sights. This one has the variable zoom. That is the 2x4. This is the 3-time HCOG Ranger. And the one we got on it now is the 2-time, 4-time variable AOG. And you can do things like add barrel stabilizers, longbow. Not all of the snipers take barrel stabilizers, but it does help dramatically with recoil. Stocks, of course. You've got sniper stocks here. Purple, obviously, being the best. And everything you're doing, you might not be able to tell how I'm playing, but you definitely it's all those little things. And it's
it's also different with moving targets. Next, we have the charge rifle. Oh yeah, there is a gold sniper scope. I guess I should have explained the charge rifle before I started firing it. This used to be an energy weapon. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool with that scope on it. But this used to be an energy weapon. Just joking. It did not. Yes, it did. Wait a second. My brain's playing tricks on me. Where's my phone? Not even gonna lie. We're gonna Google this one. But anyway, charge rifle. Only holds 6 rounds. Only attachments it can take is a sight and a scope. Was charge rifle. No, I don't think it was an energy weapon. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong in that one. The first result didn't. But yeah, so this is probably the easiest gun to use in the entire game. Because of that beam, watch this, you can trace targets with it, which is really freaking awesome. At a headshot. Why is that not hitting the head? 94 damage. That's all you're gonna get out of a charge rifle. If you hit even slightly wrong, it's being weird. Let's put a different sight on this. Oh, Lord. That's the thing, though. You only get 3 shots because it's using 2 bullets at a time. Oh, it's because of the sway of the mandate. Alright. Last sniper. Probably go through and edit this video.
I need shields.
This is called the Sentinel. The Sentinel is my favorite sniper. There is another sniper that we will get to in a minute. But the Sentinel, okay. 95. 95 to the head. Okay. Now the faster you fire this gun, the faster it will work. That blue line that's showing up, see right there, that's called the Sentinel. And if I keep firing, the gun goes faster. Yeah, it gets slightly faster. Now, if you use a shield cell, you can charge this gun. 119 to the head, 88 to the body. 79 to the foot. The damage put out with this guy is ridiculous. I definitely recommend an extended mag for any sniper. Make an extended mag something you are very concerned about finding, okay? So there is one more sniper. It's a legendary. You're only going to get this out of the care package. This is called the Kraber.
This big, bad, clunky boy right here is the single most powerful gun in the game. .140 to the body. 189 to the head. And the range on this... Oh my gosh, hold on. So if you notice, it shows you how many meters away your target is. We're going to scoosh this on up into the 2. I feel pretty damn good about that shot. Feel pretty good about that one too. Alright, so moving on. We have shotguns. I'll try to start making this quicker. This is the Mozambique. This is the gun you're going to find more than anything in the game. This is an automatic shotgun pistol.
Your damage output meets expectations.
That's with no attachments, okay? So, as with all of them, blue is the best. Or white, bleh, gray is the worst, and white and gold is the best. Let's see here. Shotgun ammo. Let's do it. So, gold shotgun bolts. When you slide, you are reloading. To make a point about shotguns in Apex, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna drain this. No, stop. Yeah. So now there is an attachment you can put on this. It is called hammer points. I want you to notice that we hit for 45 several times from within. Hammer points, once somebody's shield is broken, that's why this gun makes an excellent secondary. Once somebody's shield is broken, it starts doing extra damage. Next shotgun, which we're just going to keep our attachments on at this point. This is the EVA 8, also automatic. 8 shots. Once you start getting at range with this one, it is not doing much. You're hitting with like 1 pellet for 7 damage. Because if you look, you can see the spread. See, that's what you're working with right there. But demolished. Now, let's add a little thing called double tap trigger. That's going to make it fire 2 at once. have the Peacekeeper. This one and the EVA 8 can both take a stock. This one does not have any attachments that make it faster or anything like that. When you hip fire it, it's not charged. Okay. We're really not going to get anything done at range hip firing this one. But when you hold in the trigger with the Peacekeeper, watch that little reticle tighten up. It's tightening your shot. So that another one. 99 body. 110 head. That's without charging it. Charge. I guess it really doesn't do that much. It just tightens up the shot, which in turn is usually going to mean more damage, especially if you're sitting here. Oh, dang. Especially if you're sitting here panicking over a shot. That little tighten up there just for a second. It can mean a lot. Alright. Last but not least, we have the Mastiff. This one is different from the other shotguns in the sense it shoots in a line. Okay. So, at range, this one starts skipping. Wow. So, I have the bad luck of hitting with 11 at close range with this thing. See? See? But if you hit your shots with it, it's cool, and that spread is unique because it's hard to escape it. And also, a nice thing about the Mastiff, you can load one shot at a time. Like, this seems really bad, but like in a match, it could actually be saving your life. Some people find this gun to be really annoying. I don't pick it up much personally, honestly. I like the Mozambique EVA 8. I'm trying to get better with the Peacekeeper. It is not my strong suit. But now, moving on to light weapons. This is the P2020.
I'm out of light ammo.
And that is usually how it's gonna go every time. As a first drop weapon, it's not awful. Get this Digi-Thread off my stuff. We're gonna go ahead and slap our gold mags on it. Extended mags, it becomes more dangerous because of how you can attach laser sights to them, which help with hip fire. They help you see what you're doing with hip fire. And it can have an attachment put on it. It can have the hammer points, which we already went over. 21 to the head, right? And then hammer. So you can lay out some pretty serious damage. But let's take the hammer point off this one for a second. This is the RE45. It is an automatic. It's just a little. Once you learn to control recoil, which recoil at close range pistol, it's not meant to be being used far. Add the hammer point, and it becomes pretty nice. You can just melt somebody so fast. Next, we have the alternator. This one is shooting from 2 barrels at once, like rotating between 2 barrels, alternating. That's why it's the alternator. Obviously better with the same I have on it. But with a single mag, it's pretty nasty. I guess all of them are pretty nasty. But out of these, it depends on your style, right? Like, you may like that Sentinel, really hard, take your time shots that hit hard in the head. You might like the charge rifle for picking at people. You might like this one in case you miss a lot of, if you feel like you're going to miss a lot of shots, the longbow is an amazing one to go with because you're going to be able to pick at people faster, you know what I'm saying? And the shotguns, it depends. Do you want an automatic that's something really fast, or do you want really hard hitting all at once? This one here, honestly, I personally would probably take RE45 over an alternator most days.
I'm out of light ammo.
It's not awful by any means. It's just, you know, a matter of preference. R99, it is literally impossible to argue. This is the fastest gun in the game. Possibly one of the best guns in the game. In general.
Your damage output is acceptable. You're no
If you
amateur.
notice this reactive skin, it'll start changing as I knock. It's just, unless you're like me, it's not really that. Some people, once you learn your recoil control, which oh, that was better. I am not super great at recoil control. But yeah, close range on the other hand, and hip firing. You should at least be able to break a shield within a mag, or do better than me. This is the R301. Best guns in the game as well. Definitely in the top tiers. Super accurate. Pretty nice damage output. You start slapping attachments on it. Let's get a barrel stabilizer. And a stock. Once you put a barrel stabilizer, I don't know why I did that. It is the most unfair weapon.
I'm out of light ammo.
Oh man. It is one of the most unfair weapons in the game. And obviously, the further you are any of your shots with an automatic. Oh, that felt pretty good. Oh man, I'm so bad. One way, little side tip here, recoil control practice. Go to a wall and see what it does without aiming down the sight. See what it does. You aim, don't try to control the recoil at all, just let it go, right? So we get a question mark. It starts at the bottom and then goes up, right? I don't know why I keep crouching like that.
I'm out of light ammo.
Damn, I used that much ammo already? Let's try it on the dummy now. See, we're still using that same kind of question mark. It's just it means more at distance. So yeah, now we have the Spitfire. This is an absolute ammo dump. It used to be a heavy dump. If you can't drop somebody... Hold on, let's take the clip off this. Let's just go with the base mag. You can't drop somebody with a Spitfire. And the scary thing is, it's a pretty accurate shot. That's without any recoil practice. Not a ranged weapon at all. On the other hand, yeah, there's not much else to say about the Spitfire. On the other hand, the G7 Scout, meant for range. You can get 40 shot. .32 body. 24 leg and foot. But there's an attachment. Remember double tap trigger from the G7 Scout? From the EVA 8? A lot of people turn off the double tap trigger at range. Oh man, that's pretty dead on. Now a lot of people don't like the double tap because they'd rather sit there and do that. Another reactive scan. Yeah, that covers it for light weapons. My favorites in the light are going to be the R99. In order, I'd have to say the RE45, the R99, and the G7 Scout. But it is time to move on to the heavy weapons. This is the Prowler. The Prowler doesn't need much said for it. It's a 5-round burst.
Your damage output meets expectations. A good start.
The recoil is dumb easy. That's without any extended mags, mind you. Slap on one of these good ones. I would definitely recommend this for people who are really good, people who aren't very good at all. This is not a long-range weapon. This is a close to sorta mid-range weapon, I guess. But to me, that would be
Quick, over
mid-range.
there!
So
anything over 150, 200 meters, that's when it's long range to me. But yeah, 5-round burst. The recoil just goes straight up. Fun fact, this gun used to have a automatic back when we had something called select fire. Next, the flatline. Also a gun that doesn't need much set for it. This is the R301 of the heavy guns. It's pretty easy to control. So without controlling it, we can see it's just pretty much a zigzag. But yeah, this gun is... I love this one. The flatline is definitely a steady automatic. It doesn't take a lot of attachments. Next up is the 3030 repeater. This one charges. See around the 12 how it charges up. You let it charge, the power of your shot's almost double. Now, you want to see something fun? It takes skull piercers too. I feel like skull piercers. 72. Yeah, I guess they nerfed it quite a bit. But yeah, very steady gun. You don't have to let it charge up, but it's definitely nice for that first shot. It is nice. Right now it's in the crafter, but this is the Rampage. It has 2 modes. Basic automatic, heavy gun, LMG. ADSing with it feels very slow. But there's a neat little trick you can do with this. It doesn't take an attachment. It doesn't take a hop-up, but it does take a thermite. So yeah, you charge it with a thermite, it becomes faster, and it can actually shoot through doors, which is very handy. I believe you can also take down catalysts, walls with them. Next, the Car SMG. The unique thing about this gun is you can switch between light and heavy ammo, and light and heavy mags. It can take either or.
Meets expectations.
Very accurate gun. Very fast gun. Comparable, but not the same as the R99. You can see the basically pull it down.
That is the fastest of the quote heavy guns. It is the only hybrid gun that oh, that's cool. I haven't actually used this car scan yet, so pretty cool right there. Alright, moving on. We have the Havoc energy rifle. This bad boy here is an automatic, but it takes a second for him to start firing up. You can change that by adding something called turbocharger to it. But turbocharger takes away 1 damage less per bullet. Takes away 1 damage per bullet, which can be very significant depending on what's going on. So like the Devotion, which can also take turbocharger, I would put this between the Havoc and the Spitfire that we looked at earlier. This thing is an absolute ammo dump. It's not too terribly difficult to control. But when you think about 1 damage less per bullet, that's 48 damage less because of having turbocharger. Look at that, we got 20 bullets left. Which was enough to drop a whole nother person. Ooh, I forgot I had that. Make it hit its peak. You can actually put ranged optics on it. Oh my gosh! But I find it hard to control it. But yeah, next we have the triple take. If you remember the Peacekeeper, this one also charges. Firing. Firing 3 times right now. And if you charge it, it starts doing damage. Now this one, I'd categorize this, it's a marksman rifle. Charged, you're putting out enough damage to be very, very frustrating. Oh, ooh, shiny. Next up, we have the Volt SMG. It's going to go along with the car R99s. First of
one is very fast. Extremely accurate. Not hard to control. At all. Another reactive skin. I have most of them. Favorites out of this tier, I would have to say it's going to be this vault right here. But we do have one more in the energy class. Technically we have two more. I got to show you one more. This is called the Nemesis. This is a 5-round burst that gets faster and faster as you fire it. Allow me to demonstrate. Just gonna go ahead and slap a barrel stabilizer on it. We know by now that see that blue line? That means we're at full speed. If we wait a second, see it cooling off. It's gonna be a little slower when we start. This gun is reactive in and of itself. I cannot wait to see what reactive skins they come out with for the Nemesis. But between the Vault and the Nemesis, which this one's absolutely phenomenal. Where's my scopes here? At range, the recoil gets a little sketchy. But close and mid, nah. One burst. Oh man, it's hard to do one burst. Oh, I gotta let it cool. Hello. How we doing? So one burst from the Nemesis. That's 42 damage. Once you start getting it going fast. Like, the headshots don't even matter at that point. I am doing good. I'm doing this live right now, and then I'm going to go through later and try to edit the video and do a little tutorial of all the guns. I guess it would be a tutorial. We've made it from all the way over there down to the energy weapons so far. Next, we have legendary weapons. Let's just drop everything we have here. Now, some of these weapons will rotate in and out of the care package, like the Hemlock, the L-Star, probably the Bocek. That one will never, ever, ever come out of the care package. This is the Hemlock. It is a 3-round burst. The skin's also reactive. I love my burst weapons. See what if you reload this, before it's all the way empty, you'll get a quick reload. Once it turns, see how fast that is. Well, they gave me a view for a minute. Next is L-Star. Personal favorite gun in the game. You don't have to reload this as long as you don't let it overheat. Just to demonstrate what overheating is, which look at how long that took. entire clip. 324 rounds that he's never had to stop firing. Like, you could go pretty nuts with it. Up next, we have a marksman called the Bocek. This one is quieter, and that's what makes it so deadly. It has a very significant headshot at 88, pretty painful body shot at 70. But if you're not ADSing, the arrows will work like a shotgun and actually do a very significant amount of damage. And if you're firing fast, it has tempo on it. Just like the Sentinel, and it can be fast as hell. I already showed you guys the Kraber. This is a throwing knife. This is only available in one game mode right now, sadly, because I think it would be fun if I could put these in the real game. I would spend all my time trying to master these. These are the throwing knives. They're only available in Gunrun as the final weapon. I actually don't know what the max range on these things is. Haha! Alright, but no tour of Apex Legends weapons would be complete without checking out our throwables. We have the Arc Star,
Throwing an Arc Star.
which sticks to surfaces. And people, might I add. So,
Tossing an Arc Star. Throwing an Arc Star.
as
Tossing
you
an
can
Arc
see,
Star.
the range on it is kind of limited. We have our traditional
Frag out.
grenades.
Grenade out. Frag out. Grenade out. Frag out.
This is a thermite.
Tossing thermite. Tossing thermite.
Thermites will not stick to a surface.
Tossing thermite.
They will bounce off of it. But
if you do something like this,
Thermite out.
it can cover weird angles.
Tossing an arc star. Frag out.
Oh yeah, just touching something.
Grenade.
Does damage. While we're here, we do have ultimate accelerants.
Let's do some shopping.
So you hit ultimate accelerants obviously to accelerate the charge on your ult. And we have evac towers.
Evac tower. Yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, punches, that's a weapon. Sick rails. Zip lines.
Yeah.
Alright, that's about it. Have a good time.